XRP, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis, since the price was within this move, we mentioned if you want to look for buy, we have to get the correction. As what we can see, we get the correction, and this is what we get for the next move, because we could look for this one as a flat. Okay, and as we can see, the price broke this top, and if you put these tops in relative to each other, and if we refer to this one, we see that we have a divergence. And how about the MACD? They start to show us the divergence. This is where we need to be quite careful. First things, whatever the trade we have, we should start to manage. The second thing is, if we want to look for buy, the best thing is if we get a bigger correction. At least we get the correction. But if you want to trade based on the small corrections, for example, similar to what we get here, we consider as a short term. As long as we get into the profit, we start to manage. Okay. Now we start with higher time frame. Maybe we move to weekly chart. As we can see, even based on weekly chart, the price broke this top. Now we want to see whether the price can break 1.23 or not. This is what we're looking for, because if from now, I mean, mostly we're looking for continuation. Okay. But if we want to look for trade, we need to be quite careful. In this case, we start with daily chart. All right. As we can see, if we refer to our analysis, we mentioned with the breakout of 0.65 following by 0.75, we're looking for continuation. Mostly we point on 0.65, which is this one. Because we mentioned if there is a continuation, then we can, with the possibility of the price to retest this low is very less, because we mentioned if the breakout of 0.65, we can expect the sharp move, and exactly this is what we get. Okay. Mostly we're looking for the correction and continuation. The possibility of the reversal is very less. Okay, because right now we can put this one in relative to this as a flat for continuation. All right, and even if we put the previous top in relative to each other, I think we don't need to rely on that, because right now we cannot, I mean, the divergence doesn't give us anything here. We better we wait for the correction, then from there we make a decision what's the next. And even if we move to forward chart, we have to get the correction if we want to look for trade for continuation, either from here or the price move higher. By the way, we don't have any trade set up here. The best thing is, if we want to trade, we use the forward 1 hour chart. Any buy setup or the correction we get here, we take the trade. But it depends. If this one turned to a bigger correction, it can give us a better trade setup, better confirmation for continuation. But if we get, as I explained, any small correction of flag, we consider as a short term. As long as we get into the profit, we start to manage. Do we have any trade setup? Right now, we don't have it. And this one, if drop a bit more, then maybe we can have entry above the top, or we look for the trade. By the way, we don't have any trade setup right now. The only thing is, if there is a continuation with the flag, this is the things for the sell. This is where we need to be quite careful. We are not looking for sell. If we see this kind of the move, then from there we need to know how to manage whatever the trade, at least book some profits. Okay. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.